Welcome to the update. I'm Maham Kashani. Tragedy has struck the Sydney-Hobart Yacht Race. 2 sailors have been killed overnight after they were struck by sail booms on yachts Bowline and Flying Fish Arctos. Cruising Yacht Club of Australia Vice Commodore David Jacobs says it's devastating.
It's a very close community, and on a boat itself they train together, they live together, they cook together, they do everything together. It would be devastating, absolutely, as we are devastated.
Mr Jacobs says crews were told the forecast would be challenging with damaging winds, but not dangerous enough to call off this year's race. An investigation will be carried out. Firefighters are taking advantage of cooler weather conditions to try and build containment lines around a large bushfire in Western Victoria. Crews have managed to slow down the blaze in the Grampians National Park, but several emergency warnings remain in place for nearby residents. Firefighters from across the country have been deployed to help local crews on the front line. Meanwhile, the total fire ban's in place for Sydney and the Hunter region today as temperatures soar to 40 degrees across New South Wales. An Australian mother and her 9-year-old child have been struck by a taxi while visiting New York City. The cab veered onto the pavement outside a Macy's department store in Manhattan on Christmas Day, hitting at least 7 people when the driver suffered a medical episode. Bystanders helped free the mother and son from underneath the car. They were taken to hospital for treatment. And sources in Azerbaijan say the flight that crashed in Kazakhstan this week may have been downed by a Russian air defense system. The country has observed a day of mourning for the 38 people who died in the crash. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, Virat Kohli has escaped major sanctions for his bump on Sam Constas. The Indian superstar was fined 20% off his match fee and penalised 1 demerit point for breaching the ICC Code of Conduct. Australia resumes at 6 for 311 on day 2 of the 4th test at the MCG. Comanche is out of the Sydney to Hobart Yacht Race. The record holder was leading 63 nautical miles of Cape Green when she retired. Law Connect currently leads. And Melbourne United has beaten the Cairns Taipans by 10 points in the NBL. In entertainment news, the first teaser for Happy Gilmore 2 is here. The sequel to the 1996 film features a range of star cameos, with Taylor Swift's boyfriend Travis Kelce making an appearance, alongside other celebs like Eminem. The film is set to land in cinemas in July next year.